It goes on and on and on. Remind me of everything tonight. Yes, I'm in the zone. Dreaming about the things that we could be.
Hello and good afternoon to my classmate and our lecturer, Professor Madya Dr. Sharifah Rozaina. I hope you guys are doing well. My name is Nurul Aina Sahar binti Abu Bakar, the first presenter. Welcome to our seminar on teaching science using online learning. So come on, grab a pen and a paper to jot down some useful information. Before I begin, I want you to find a comfortable seat and I hope everyone can pay attention and enjoy. Online learning is the newest and most popular form of education nowadays. Online learning or virtual learning for sure is contrast with traditional face-to-face learning. The usage of internet is the most important component of online learning. So, why online learning and why now? Online learning basically is widely used before the COVID-19 pandemic, but many countries around the world stopped schools, colleges and universities in reaction to the COVID-19 problem in order to stop the virus from spreading. According to UNESCO, around 1.6 billion learners were affected across 194 countries, accounting more than 90% of total enrolled learners. The sudden closure of schools meant that education policymakers, school principals and teachers had to find alternatives to face-to-face instruction in order to guarantee the children's education rights. So, one of the alternatives is the online learning. There are also some frequent asked questions about online learning because of the misunderstanding and confusion. The first question is an online class the same as a self-paced class? The answer is no. Some online classes are similar to independent study. Most of the online classes are not self-paced classes. The due dates for assessments and class participation are similar with the normal campus class. It has to be completed by preset dates and times. Second question, how much time do I have to spend online? So, the answer is you should manage to spend at least the same amount of time you would spend on the face-to-face class, and probably more, at least at first, so you get used to the online content management system. Next question is, how is online teaching different from traditional classroom teaching? The answer for that question is, the online model emphasizes an interactive learning environment designed to stimulate dialogue between teachers and students and also among students themselves. The online process requires both teachers and students to take active roles. The teachers will act as a facilitator, organizing activities that engage students directly rather than relying too heavily on lectures and memorization. Last frequently asked question is taking a class online easier than a regular class? The answer is no. The course content in an online class is basically the same to face-to-face class. Some people think that workload is even more demanding than a regular face-to-face class, in that you have to be a self-direct learner, stay motivated, and stay on top of your workload independently. It has been shown that the most successful online students or teachers tend to share the following characteristics, which is self-motivation, good organization and time management skills, familiar with computers and internet, resourceful and actively seek answer and solution to questions and problems. Now we move to history of online learning. The world of education has changed dramatically in the 21st century. The internet has brought in a shift in the way people study. It has brought learning outside of the university walls and into the palms of everyone's hand. Let's watch a video about history of online learning. So, based on the video, with the invention of technology and internet, the teachers and students are able to communicate efficiently without seeing each other. Last part from me, we want to discuss about this. So, as we know, all of these are not the traditional ways of learning. First, online learning. Online learning let the students access from remote location. As I said before, the learning activities and assessment online can be completed equivalent to an on-campus course. Recorded lectures, videos, PowerPoint slides, suggested reading could all be included in online learning. Next, we want to talk about distance learning. Distance learning is basically the same with online learning, but with different wording. It is because the distance learning is introduced to attract students from all over the world. For instance, we are from Malaysia, are possible to attend an overseas college without needing to travel. We continue with blended learning. Blended learning is a combination of learning at the distance and the traditional face-to-face learning. For example, if you are not in ODL, the item will have Week Without War, right? Which we just given the task on island or the other platform, and we do not have to attend the class on the campus. Lastly, e-learning. E-learning is when the course taken is fully over the internet. The coursework and communication is handled via email. It also can be referred as fully online course. Even the teachers in the same building, students will receive training through the online medium.